crazy, baby.
We are Prodigy.
Hey there, friend. This is Pete with BananaHobby.com. Welcome to your flight review of the FreeWing twin 360-degree vectored thrust SU-35 jet, EDF jet. This is an amazing EDF jet. In the next few minutes here, we are just going to break down this jet, show you a couple of very unique features that this jet has to offer, and we're just going to go ahead and take this beautiful SU-35 right to the sky here. Once again, as you can see the leaves blowing by, we have crosswind here in Southern California. Skies are a little bit gray, but this review is going to go on. So let's go ahead and talk about this beautiful little SU-35 for a little bit. A couple of very unique features on this jet. Basically, there is no gluing on here. You are gluing your nose cone, and then a couple of aesthetic stuff, like top stuff for looks and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. I don't even see much that I remember gluing on here. Main wings are bolted in with wing bolts, okay? So in case that you do break anything, they do come right off. The tail section, it's a full flying tail section, full flying tail, so that is really, really nice. And you can, if something happens there, you can actually change them out. And sometimes you get what's called a little bit of a centering issue with the servos, and that's normal. As soon as the air hits it, it'll be just fine. You'll see that tail flutter from time to time, and that's just because the quality of the servo. They're really good servos, and sometimes they have a little bit of an issue with the center point right there, but it's not an issue at all. Just letting you guys and gals out there know. And with that, the tail section, vertical tails are screwed down in place as well. So that comes right off if you break anything. Tail section, like I said, full flying tail, and it is on your full 360-degree vector thrust. Basically, this is your no worry, no fuss jet. And the reason why I say that is because there isn't all kinds of gadgets on here. It's not filled with lights, and it doesn't have folding wings, and it does not fly on your flaperon mix or your delta wing mix. This flies on your generic wing setting, which are ailerons, elevators, rudders, and your vector thrust, which you're going to mix into your radio. So with that, you will need at least an 8-channel radio if you choose to use the vector thrust. I have it set together where the vector thrust will move with the elevators and the rudders and the ailerons on flips of switches. So I can choose to use which combination of vector thrust that I want to do for different types of maneuvers and things like that. And aside from that, they are twin 70mm EDF units in here with two 2200 kV brushless outrunners, extremely powerful. The battery bay is right down here and is ample enough space in here that'll take up to 5500 6S, but 6 cell will be your basic battery configuration. And we are using the Genesis Power 55C 4,500 milliamp 6S packs for this whole entire flight review. It's got incredible performance with this battery pack. Also, a lot of people out there are going to keep it in their weight range. Some people want to do more of a scale jet fast flying. Some people want to do tumbles and things like that. So you can choose your battery size. So this is really nice with that setup there. You can go ahead and zap that down. Fully magnetic there. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around here. They are twin 50 amp brushless ESCs with a 5 amp BEC as well. We got a lot of people at the field today, so I'm trying to get this before people start walking by here. I'm going to go ahead and show you the thrust vectoring here. That's the flutter I was talking to you about. As soon as you touch it, it's going to go ahead and stop. So as soon as the wind hits it, it'll stop. That happens with a lot, including my big gas airplanes too. Okay, so right now we have the elevator, and then we have aileron, and we have rudder. I'm going to flip the switches here, and now we will have elevator thrust vectoring, we have aileron thrust vectoring, and then we have rudder thrust vectoring as well. So that's something you can choose. I can flip a switch here, and my elevator and ailerons are turned off, but I still have rudder. So this will give you better performance on high alpha maneuvers and on tumbles, flat spins, and things like that. So let's go ahead and show you the beautiful servoless electric retracts here. Let's see if I can do this by myself here. All right, let me get this big old jet. Look at this big old SU-35 here. Beautiful servoless electric retracts with the sequencing door. Look at that. Carefree, nothing really to maintenance as far as that is concerned, because there's no gear door covers back here. There's just one gear door in the front that's sequenced, and then the doors will open and the electric retracts will deploy. And that's pretty much on the servoless retract side. It is a really, really good design here. What a beautiful looking jet. So you have basic your servo layouts, and the servos for the elevators are actually 17G, and they are metal geared servos as well. So with that, I think that covers pretty much the basics of this beautiful SU-35. My name is Pete. Make sure you check out the other color that's on our website as well. This is the gray camo. We have it in desert camo on the website as well. So both of them are beautiful. This is going to be my go-to plane when I fly quite a few demos from here and there and flying events. And we have the big gas airplane taking off. And with that, the skies are a little bit cloudy, but everything's good. So let's go ahead and take her to the runway and give you a flight review of the SU-35 made by FreeWing. My name is Pete. Let's go to the runway. right, pilots, this EDF SU-35 leaves me absolutely speechless. That was a couple of flights here, actually 3 flights that we're gonna be able to edit together here. I wanna apologize for the ambient noise here at my local field. It is a flying circus here today with all kinds of stuff in the air and crosswinds coming from whichever direction. But as you could see, the flying performance of this SU-35 is clean across the board, absolutely amazing. I was able to slow it down for the high alpha maneuvers. One pass, I actually scraped the runway on the upright alpha maneuver there. And then I did some tumbles, some flat spins. I tried to do a couple of knife edges, but it was just getting blown all over the place. And I really wanted to do an extremely low inverted alpha across the runway, but I just could not do it. This crosswind today is just much too stout. I'm losing my voice, and I'm wearing a lapel microphone too, because I'm actually really stressed out flying this jet. I love bringing you all these flight reviews, and this is what I live for. I love flying airplanes, and this EDF jet made by FreeWing, this SU-35 available at Banana Hobby right now, this is pushing the edge of the envelope. Almost was able to get it to hover. Some more tuning there, and without the crosswinds, I think it would be able to hover. And there's no gyros on it at all. That was all raw, pretty much input from my sticks here. Once again, this is the SU-35. Available at bananahobby.com. This is the FreeWing version, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love with this airplane. I don't even know what else to say here. I'm actually kind of a little lost for words here, because it's been a busy day, and I love bringing you these flight reviews. My name is Pete. Thank you all always for your support. Make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out all new YouTube video reviews and things and fun things coming along. And I think I'm gonna probably make another video with this SU-35 to try to get it to hover. My name is Pete. Thank you all always for your support, and we will see you on the web.